as you push for these laws and you tell your own story and and raise awareness around alopecia, I mean, how do you want people to engage with an issue that is both intimate and personal, but is also something that you and others are speaking about publicly? I think it probably gets to the issue of, when you see someone who doesn't look like you, like how would you want to be engaged?
Kindness, compassion. Again, it is certainly challenging to be met with rude stares or unsolicited advice or assumptions about why you are bald. Many people think that I shaved my head. I have alopecia totalis, so that means that I was robbed of all the hair on my head, my face, and my body. My eyebrows are microbladed on. I'm wearing false eyelashes, which many women do today for style and for fashion. But it's very traumatic to undergo a transformation not of your choosing, and then to experience bullying or rudeness or assumptions about you. Again, based on a transformation not of your choosing. And there are several forms of alopecia. And so what I would ask people to do is just educate yourself, ask questions. Robin, to your point about this being more than cosmetic, if you think about many years ago, women who underwent breast mastectomies while battling breast cancer, at that time, if you wanted to have breast reconstruction and have implants, that was not covered by insurance. And that is because people saw this as something that was simply just cosmetic. But as impacted women shared their stories, and people had a greater appreciation for how this impacted their sense of self, and also how the world viewed them and how the world engaged them, there was an understanding that this was something that had a medical impact and should be covered by insurance. And so now breast reconstruction is covered by insurance. And I just want people to understand that, with alopecia, an autoimmune disease where your immune system attacks your hair follicles, and again, there are several versions of it, and I have alopecia totalis, that just because this doesn't threaten my life doesn't mean that it doesn't affect my life, or the 7 million people living with this who experience, again, social stigma, employment discrimination, and so much more. So it is painful, but there is also joy that we find by being in community with one another, with people who can relate to the unique hardships